Right, so it is the final day of 2019. 2019. 2019. What a fucking year! Wow. Just wow. Like, I would not even know know how to begin to even summarize this year. This has been the best year of my life. Like, 100%. There is no a year in my life that has come close to this. This is just wow. Do you know, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm so excited for 2020, I would probably be quite sad that this year is now coming to an end, because this year is just, I genuinely wouldn't even know how to summarise this year. It's just been the best year of my life. It has been the best year ever. And I think that the only thing that I really want to try and say in this video, trying to at least giving some thoughts or insights on my review or my summary of 2019, is that I am just so happy that I finally just committed to it and went for it. Because that's the defining part of this year, is that, you know, the last few years of my life I've been all over the place. I've been started cycling in the world, cycling in Europe. I've been away and back, back in the bike, after bike, back in the bike, after bike, Haven Scotland away, trying this, on social media, offline, on, off, just chop, change. And then this year I just finally, April the 14th, I just committed to it and I just went for it, and I never looked back, and I just never stopped, and I was relentless in my pursuit, and I just kept moving forward. And if I think back to even the start of this year in January, I started this year so depressed, such a bad place in my life. Like, my dad had just died, was depressed, was unfit, out of shape, hadn't been cycling for about 14 months, and just decided to get back on the bike. And that was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. And I think it's probably easy now, looking at where I am now and everything I've done this year, and think that it was always inevitable that I was going to get back on the bike and do this, but it really wasn't. And if you think back to especially April the 14th, when I got on the bike for that final attempt, like, something that is easy to overlook now is that I got fucking attacked for that so much. I took so much stick, I took so much criticism, I got proper slated for that. But you know what, I didn't give a fuck, because I knew it was the right decision, and I didn't mind getting attacked because I knew I was going to do it, and look, if this thing had never happened to me in the car accident recently, I think we all know that I would be back in Edinburgh now, and I'd have cycled around the world. So I'm only 2,000 miles away from doing that, and I will finish. Finishing's not an option, and I'm just so happy this year that I finally committed and I just went for it. And just the best way to describe it is like a boy got on a bike and a man came home. Like, it's just like total cliche, but like, I just totally, well and truly, 100% just found myself this year. Like, I just know exactly who the fuck I am and why I'm here and what I'm going to do in my life. And that's not a fixed thing, that's going to change and evolve over the years, but the absolute foundations in my life, which is cycling, I know exactly what my plans are, I know exactly what my goals are, I know exactly what I'm going to work towards for the next 20 years. And it is just such a fucking great time to be alive. And I'm just so happy, and this has just been the best year of my life, and I'm just so grateful for 2019. I'm so grateful to all the people that have sponsored and helped and supported, Alex and all, everybody who's been a part of this year recently, all the doctors and the nurses, everybody. It's just been absolutely incredible, and this was the defining year of my life where I just finally committed to something, and I finally committed to the thing that I believe I was born to do, and I'm just so happy. And if you think about just the personal growth that I've went through this year, just how resilient I've become. Like, look how happy I am right now. I'm in a fucking hospital and I just got hit by a car at 70 miles an hour. I've got 10 broken ribs, I can't walk, and I'm just happy as fuck. I'm just purely, truly happy on the inside. And 2019 was allowed me the foundations to do that, and I can't fucking wait for next year. So bring it on, let's do it. Keep moving forward. I wish everybody a happy new year.